Hello and welcome to a channel update for second quarter of 2022. I cannot believe we're already into April, but here we are. Let's just get down to what I need to say. Keep this one short. First, let's talk about the games that are going on right now. We got Fallout, which I know that if I wanted to right now, I could head to Endgame. We've unlocked the part of the game where if I talk to an NPC, they'll tell us where to go, and that'll be Endgame. The problem is, I think right now I'm too underleveled. If I head into Endgame right now, I think I'll get stomped. So what I'm trying to do is do a little more leveling. I want one more companion, and I think I know where there's another companion. And then I'll head over to Endgame. I just don't want to have a bad time because I don't think my combat skills are up to snuff. I've also found out that you cannot give your companions new armor. You can give them new weapons, and they might use them depending on their skills, but you cannot give them new armors rather. So we're kind of stuck in that sense, which is disappointing. But whatever, I just don't want to have a bad time and have everyone die on me. We've had enough loss in this playthrough to last me for a while. So that's Fallout. I don't know how much more in terms of episodes, maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 10, 5 to 10, I don't know. I really don't. But I think that one's coming to a close fairly soon. Technomancer, speaking of coming to a close, I think we've reached a point in that game as well where we're reaching the end game. And in fact, I think we're in the last act of the game because I had this theory that in this last section, this last area, this was going to be it because we've kind of been backed into a corner where we can't run away anymore. And the only solution left for us to do is, fight the main enemy. The main antagonist. We've run and we've run and we've run and we've got, that's what I thought. And then during dialogue in the last episode, basically that same thing was said, like it's time to stop running and it's time to fight. So that's kind of cool because I felt like that was happening and it's been confirmed. As far as that game, I don't know. I've never played it. I have no idea. But I'm guessing that one's coming to an end fairly soon as well. For both of those, I want in my head to go back to 2 episodes a week. Tuesdays and Fridays. I want that. So we will see if that is the case. I'm going to try really, really hard to do that. House Flipper. Yes. House Flipper continuing on as normal for a casual corner series, which is just whenever. I actually have one. Hopefully that'll be coming this weekend. No promises, but hopefully this weekend. I'm gonna do basically like the beginning part of the game because the game's kind of split into 2 parts. The beginning part where you kind of just people tell you what they want, like hey, install a toilet and hey, knock down this wall. And that's what you have to do. And then the second half of the game is basically you buy a house and you remodel it however you want. I'm probably not going to do that second because that's too long. This is supposed to be casual, and I don't want to turn this into like an actual series. So, no. Just the beginning parts and until I feel like, the game has run its course. Then finally, of course, Lore and Loot with Morrowind. I really want to get the Fighters Guild finished. We've been working on the Fighters Guild questline for over a year now. And I want to finish that so we can move on to whatever questline is next and start talking about new stuff. Because I think the Fighters Guild has kind of run its course. I think I'm going to do the Imperial Legion questline next. Because it's very similar to Fighters Guild and I can use the same character. I'm going to use the same character that I have going on now. When I go into Mages Guild and the Tribunal Temple and the Nine Divines and then the Thieves Guild and all the other ones, I'll probably start using different characters. Just because I don't want to use the same one, and also because she's not optimized to do those quests because she doesn't have those skills. So I'll have to re-roll a new character that has sneak and pickpocket and stuff like that, and then one that has magic and stuff like that. So for other, and then for the main quest, my plan is to use a Dunmer, because in my head, I don't know if this is true, but in my head, obviously, the Nerevarine is a Dunmer. So that's just how it's gonna go. So I'm saving my Dunmer probably for the main quest. Oh, and then there's the great houses that we have to go through. So there's plenty of content left in this series. So I'm still working. I got plans for it, so it's not going anywhere. After that, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a stop to PC games for a while. And two reasons for that. They're kind of the same reason, but two reasons. Reason number one is I finally got my consoles hooked up, and I got a switcher where I could just, they're all HDMI and everything hooked up to the switcher and then hooked up to the TV, so I could just flick through them really quickly. I don't have to plug and unplug things in the back. I also have this little device that changes component. I always forget component and composite. Red, yellow, green. Red, yellow, white. Whatever that one is, it changes that to an HD signal. So I've had that. So I found it, I set it up, it's good to go. And I'll be able to record any console now that I have with minimal digging under the table and crawling underneath like I'm changing the oil in the car or something. Going underneath the table, the desk, is just annoying. So I'm glad I was able to set all this up. So it's all set up. I finally figured out how to do my PS3. Finally, after a long time of trial and error, I finally figured it out. So that's reason number one. I got my console set up, and I want to play console games because I have games that are still in the wrapper, man. I'm telling you, I need to get these games played. And reason number two is that this summer I plan on buying a new desktop PC, and I'm planning to go kind of all out on it. And so first of all, I want to play these games on my new computer. If I want to do more PC games, like there are other PC games I want to play, but I want to save them for my new computer. And number two, I don't want to be in the middle of a playthrough when I get my new computer and then have to scrap it or something like that. So I think I'm just going to hold off on PC playthroughs until the new PC comes in this summer. I'm probably going to do July, August, sometime around that time. And like I said, I've been saving up. I'm going to go all out. All out. It's going to be great. I'm super excited. So those are the two reasons why I think I'm going to hold off on PC games for a while. That's fine. Tons of console games that I want to go with. I've gotten a few requests. So I think I'm still going to do Other M. Metroid Other M. It's a game I want to play. I really want to play it, and I'm going to play it. So that's on the list. Also on the list, I got I splurged on a PS2 game. I bought Need for Speed Underground. I think I might run through that for a little bit as well sometime. I've gotten requests for Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3. I've gotten requests for Super Mario World, which, yes, thank you. I think I will. So, so I think I'm going to do that one eventually. And there's another one I've gotten requests. I'm going to keep it secret for now, but I think I'm going to do that as well. So I got, like I said, plenty of console games to play. I kind of want to replay. It's been years, probably like, when did this game come out? 2001, 2002, 2003 maybe? Maybe not that long. Yeah, 2002, something like that. Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. I don't know, there's something happened, and I just got this urge to play that game again. It's like super long though, so I don't know. Yeah, so that's the plan. I don't know which of those games are coming up first. I know Other M I'm going to play. And then I might hit up some of the other ones. So that's about it That's about all I have. So, yeah, as per usual, requests like I just mentioned, I've had requests. By all means, hit me up. Request games. If I own them, I'll think about playing them. My game list is up somewhere. I try to find it and put a link, maybe if I remember. But do check that out and ask, because I'm willing to play games. Like I said, PC games after Fallout and Technomancer are probably on hold, but console games, yeah, I'm open to those. Even some games that I've always wanted to go back and, like, I sold a bunch of my GameCube games back in the day. Huge regrets. But I'm looking to kind of rebuild my collection. My PlayStation 2, don't even talk about. I had a ton of PlayStation 2 games. No more. So I'm trying to rebuild that collection. I found a bunch of N64 and PlayStation 2 games at my wife's childhood home. I mentioned this a long time ago. Tons of games that I eventually want to play. Spider-Man, Banjo-Kazooie, a bunch of other stuff. Just like a gold mine of them. Like, you gonna hold on to these, or can we take them? I mean, they're yours, right? And she's like, yeah, let's just bring them. So anyway, rambling, like I always do. I wanted to keep this one short. Anyway, that's it. Don't forget that I have a joint Discord with Rico the Rooster. I'll leave a link to that in the description for sure. So if that's where you want to ask for requests, or if you want to see what's coming up or anything like that, that's where I've been posting stuff. Other than that, yeah, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the videos.